Hello students, today we will start exercise 9.1 of class 7 chapter 9 rational numbers. So what we have to study in this chapter, that what are rational numbers, okay, what is the need of rational number and what properties we can apply on rational numbers. So see, this is the first question of the very first exercise 9.1, that find out the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. In simple word, what are rational numbers? The numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Okay, this is called rational number. Now I will explain it later how Q is not equal to 0. Now see here, minus 2 and minus 1. There are two type of questions in question number 1, where denominator is given, and second type where denominator is not given. So in this question you can easily see denominator is not given. So if denominator is not given, you have to place 1 in the denominator, like minus 2 by 1 and minus 1 by 1. Because when you multiply 1 with any number or divide 1 with by any number, the value will remain same. Okay. So now next thing what we have to do, we have to multiply any greater number in numerator as well as in denominator. Okay, we have to multiply any greater number in numerator as well as in denominator. It's up to your choice. Okay, so I have multiplied 6. But make sure one thing, that whatever number you will multiply here, okay, according to that you have to multiply the number here also, because we need both the denominators same. So see, I have multiplied 6 here in the first term, like minus 2 by 1 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6. What we are getting, 6 2s are 12, minus sign along with that, and 6 1s are 6. Now here also I have multiplied 6. 1 6 are 6 and minus sign along with that, and 6 1s are 6. Now here you can see both the denominators are same, 6 and 6. Now how many rational numbers lies between minus 12 by 6 and minus 6 by 6? See here, minus 12 by 6 and here 6 by 6. We know that whenever we are seeing a rational number, this is called minus to 0. Okay, so we will move towards this side. So minus 12 by 6, minus 11 by 6, minus 10 by 6, minus 9 by 6, minus 8 by 6, minus 7 by 6, and at last minus 6 by 6. So here you can see these many rational numbers lies between minus 12 by 6 and minus 6 by 6. Okay, so this is the first type of question. Now second type of question is where denominator is also given. Like see this question. Now here see, minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3. Now what I have to do, I have to multiply any such greater number that both the denominator will become same. So suppose I have multiplied 9 here, and make sure one thing, that whatever number you will multiply in denominator, same number you have to multiply in numerator. So suppose I have multiplied 9. So 4 9s are 36, minus sign along with that, 5 9s are 45. Okay. Now what should I multiply in 3 to make it 45? So we know that 50 multiplied by 3 gives us 45. Means after converting the first rational number, you have to find out such number which when multiplied the second denominator, the denominator will become the same as the previous one. Okay. So if I multiply 15 in 3, 15 3s are 45, and same number we have to multiply in numerator. So 15 2s are 13 and minus sign along with that. Okay. Now what numbers we are having? Minus 36 by 45 and minus 30 by 45. Again we will move this side from left to right. So minus 36 by 45, and in between minus 35 by 45, minus 34 by 45, minus 33 by 45, minus 32 by 45, minus 31 by 45, and at last minus 30 by 45. Means between minus 36 and 45, minus 30 and 45, how many rational numbers lies? These many rational numbers lies between the two given rational numbers. Okay. Now in question number 2, what we have to do, that we have to write next 4 patterns for the given pattern. This is the pattern given, and we have to write the next pattern which is suitable here. Okay. So see what is the pattern, first we have to recognize that. So see, first term, always take the first term of any pattern. So what is the first term? That is minus 3 by 5. So start multiplying the given first term by 1, 2, 3, 4, like counting numbers. Okay, both in numerator as well as in denominator. So minus 3 by 5 multiplied by 1, remaining same, minus 3 by 5. Now multiplied by 2, 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. multiplied by 3, 3 3s are 9, 5 3s are 15 and minus sign along with that. Now after 3, what comes? 4. So 3 4s are 12 and 5 4s are 3 4s are 12 and 5 4s are here. Sorry, by mistake I have written 15. This is 20. Okay. Now you can see this pattern is similar to this pattern. Means multiplied by 1, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3 and multiplied by 4. Which number? The first term. So what are the 4 next pattern? After 4 what comes? 5. So when we multiply it by 5, what we will get? 15 by 25. When multiplied by 6, what we will get? Minus 18 by 30. By multiplying it with 7, what we will get? Minus 21 by 35. And at last, by multiplying it with 8, what we will get? Minus 24 by 40. So these are the first 4 patterns. And after that, what are the next 4 patterns? This is the next 4 pattern. Why? Because when first term is multiplied up to 4, we are getting this term. So after 4, what are the 4 next terms? That is up to 8, means multiplied by 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is how you can find out pattern. First check the term and multiply it with 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is how you can complete your pattern. Now in question number 3, we have to find out equivalent rational numbers given to this rational number. What is rational number? Minus 2 by 7. We have to find out its equivalent rational number. 4 equivalent rational numbers. Okay, so if 4 equivalent rational numbers is given, you have to multiply it up to 5. Like 2 multiplied 2 minus 2 by 7 multiplied by 1, same value we will get. Multiplied by 2, minus 4 by 14, multiplied by 3, minus 6 by 21, multiplied by 4, minus 8 by 28, multiplied by 5, minus 10 by 35. So what are the 4 equivalent rational numbers? This, second, third and fourth. These are the 4 equivalent rational numbers to minus 2 by 7. Like see, 4 and 14 both comes in table of 2. Like 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are 14. You can see this term and this term is same. So this is called equivalent number. When in the given term you will multiply the counting numbers, you will get equivalent rational numbers. Okay. This is your third question. Now in question number 4, we have to represent the given rational numbers on the number line. Okay. So the basic step is, first you have to construct a scale. In scale you have seen that points are given like 0, then 1, then 2. I have written positive 1 and 2 because there is no negative sign. Okay. So first you have to construct a scale like 0, 1 and 2. After that you have to see the denominator. Okay. After you have to see the denominator. What is the denominator? That is 4. The number which is written downside is called denominator. That is 4. Okay. So each major part, see 0 to 1. 0 to 1. This is called major part. 1 to 2 again this is called major part. So each major part you have to divide it into minor parts. Okay. Each major part has to divide into minor parts. Now how many minor parts? The number which is equal to the denominator. So what is the denominator? That is 4. So each major part has to be divided into 4 minor parts. Okay. So see 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this one also 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, what is our number? That is 3 by 4. So, start counting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So, this point is called 3 by 4. Okay. Now, again, I am giving one example. Option number 3 of same question, which is minus 7 by 4. Now, see, here also I have constructed scale. Like in scale, what are the numbers given? 0, 1, 2 and 3. But I have written minus also because in question minus is also given. So, 0, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now again see what is the denominator, that is 4. So 0 to 1, the first part, the second part and the third part has to be divided into how many equal parts? Equal to the denominator. So what is the denominator? That is 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. This one also 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 2 to 3 also 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now start counting. We have to represent minus 7 by 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So this point is called minus 7 by 4. Okay. So what is the procedure? First you have to construct the scale. If given number is positive, write positive scale. If given number is negative, write negative scale. After that, see the denominator and divide each scale part into equal to denominator. Okay. After counting, you can represent the rational number. Now in question number 6, there are 2 pair of rational numbers given and we have to find out that these 2 given rational numbers represent the same rational number or not. Means they are equal to each other or not, in simple words. So like minus 7 by 21 and 3 by 9. So the first method, which is the first method, how you will find out that sign, you can check. This side it is negative written, this side positive written. So negative is never equal to positive. So this is also one concept, that how to find out that these two rational numbers are equal or not. And second method is see. First see the numerator and denominator. If these both comes in a same table, like 7 and 21 both comes in a table of 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21. So see, 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21 after cancelling it. Okay. 3 and 9 also comes in a table of 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. Now here you can see 1 by 3, 1 by 3. But this is negative 1 by 3 and this is positive 1 by 3. So these two rational numbers are not equal to each other. Now option number 4. Let us see option number 4. First term is given minus 3 by 5 and second term is given minus 12 by 20. So minus 3 by 5. 3 and 5 both does not come in any same table. So we will write it as it is. But 12 and 20. Okay, 12 and 20 both comes in table of 4. 4 threes are 12 and 4 fives are 20. Okay, so 4 threes are 12, 4 fives are 20 and minus sign along with that. Now here you can see after cancellation both the terms are same. Minus 3 by 5 and minus 3 by 5. So yes, we can say these two rational numbers are similar to each other. So this is how you can find out the given pair of rational number is similar or not. Okay. Now see, in question number 7 what we have to do. We have to rewrite its simplest form. Okay, so there are two methods how to find out simplest form. If you know the table of given number, then you will easily get to know what is the simplest form. Like 8 and 6 both comes in table of 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. So direct your answer is 4 by 3. Like 2 4s are 8 and 2 3s are 6 and minus sign along with that. But in case if you don't know the table, there is one more method, that first you have to find out, or first you have to split the given number into its factors. Like 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. Okay, simplest factors. 6 can be written as 2 3s are 6. After that, which number is common? Out of these, only 2 is common in both the factors. So what is the HCF, highest common factor of 8 and 6? That is 2. So after taking out HCF, you have to divide the given two terms by its HCF. So minus 8 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2. So 2 4s are 8 and minus sign 2 3s are 6. So what is the simplest form? That is minus 4 by 3. This is how you can find out simplest form of the given number. Now in question number 8 what we have to do? In question number 8 we have to fill the signs greater than, smaller than and equal to. So see, there is also simple method, that the term which is having negative sign is smaller, okay, as compared to the term which is having positive sign. See, this term is having negative sign and this term is having positive sign. So if this type of question comes in front of you, then simply no need to think anything. Just take the positive number as greater one. Like the number which is having a negative sign is smaller and the term which is having positive sign is greater. So 2 by 3 is greater than minus 5 by 7. Now see, option number 6 of question number 8. 5 by minus 11 minus 5 by 11. Okay, here numerator is having negative sign, here denominator is having negative sign. But overall if we can see, both the numbers are having negative sign. So 5 by minus 11 is equal to minus 5 by 11. So this is how you can place sign in question number 8. Now in question number 9, we have to check that which number is greater. So there is the simplest method how to check that which number is smaller and which number is greater. Just cross multiply the denominators. Here what is the denominator? 3. Here what is the denominator? 2. So cross multiply means in 2 by 3 you have to multiply 2 and in 5 by 2 you have to multiply 3. Just cross multiply the denominator. 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 and 5 by 2 multiplied by 3 means whatever denominator you are having for the first term, the same denominator you have to multiply in second term. Okay, like here you will multiply 2 and here you will multiply 3. See, 2 and here 3. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6 and here 5 3s are 15, 2 3s are 6. Now we are having number 4 by 6 and 15 by 6. If denominators are same, 6 and 6, now you will see the numerator. Now numerator, which one is greater? 15 is greater than 4. So what sign you will put here? That 15 by 6 is greater than 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is for which number? 2 by 3. So here we will write 2 by 3. And 15 by 6 is for which number? That is 5 by 2. So here we will write 5 by 2. It means 5 by 2 is greater than 2 by 3. So by cross multiplying the denominator, you can easily get to know that which number is greater from which number. Okay. Now question number 10 is quite similar to question number 9, that we have to arrange the given rational numbers into its ascending order. So if denominators are same, no need to do anything. Okay. In negative, we know that the number which is greater is always smaller if that is carrying negative sign. So smaller number is minus 3 by 5. After that, which one is greater? Minus 2 by 5. After that, which one is greater? Minus 1 by 5. This is in case of where denominators are same. But if denominators are different, then what you have to do? First, you have to equalize the denominator. Means by multiplying some given number, you have to put denominator equal to each other. After that, by looking at the numerator, you can easily get to know that which number is the first greater number and which number is the last smaller number. Okay. So this is how we have completed our exercise 9.1 of class 7 chapter rational number. Thank you students for watching this video.